Hello and welcome. Right, so last episode I mentioned that there was a bit of a desert thing going on, and this is it. I've done quite a bit off camera work. Some ruins. I say ruins. Actually, it's destroyed buildings. There's this there started off as my method of getting ender pearls, because this was my enderman fort. So basically, it was only too high. So there was a plank up there, as opposed to one up, and it was basically this high. Get that? So you go onto the walls, you'd look out and see an enderman. He'd teleport in. There's the castle, because it's relatively close, see. So, and over there is the iron farm. I'm thinking about maybe, and there's the forest that we did, or that we're building up slowly. Right. And that there is the inn that we did last episode. There's the forest path, and all of this is slowly but steadily getting terraformed into forest. And you've got the iron farm over there, and then this little town, I guess, here. Okay, right, so yeah, we've got some destroyed buildings. I'm thinking about maybe making that into a dock. I'm not 100% sure. Some elevated sections there. There'll be a bridge maybe there. Basically, the idea is that everywhere will be connected via a road. And the road to the first city that we built, or the first town, which we need a name for. So if anyone's got any suggestions, let me know. But it is... There's the road there. And then over here, there'll be the road maybe wind through that way. Depends on what I want to put there, because I want it so that you can't really see the castle from the town. So the minute you can see. Let me just... Okay, so this is like the standard build, the standard house. So it's like, there's, I don't know what you call that, like a terraced? No, like a I don't know, pagoda? Buttons to show where the logs are, the floors and the ceilings, and then just littered with overgrown. And then if you just pop up here, you'll see. So yeah, so ignore that. That's just the mine. But as you can see, so there's, as opposed to having like dirt grass, it's coarse dirt, and then there's a little bit of a farm. This was set up when I first came over, because I was eating nothing but zombie flesh. So the berries make an amazing little, not too intrusive, the dead bushes kind of decorate it, because, oh, let's get rid of that. Right, okay. Yeah, so, I mean, look at that, we just filled up. We had loads. So what we're going to do this episode, we're going to build this farmhouse up here. So, let me just get rid of the shield. There you go. Right. And these houses are really easy to build, and they don't look terrible. So it's just literally a box. This one's going to have a small courtyard, because it's the farmhouse. It'll lead if I just speed this up and I'll get back to you when we're done. And boom. Okay, so we've got the shutters up. If you notice that, so they actually work. I might raise that up to be the same as that one. I've raised it up recently, so you don't just run onto it. And then I mentioned earlier about covering up the view, so I'm thinking about maybe adding either like some kind of small mountain / hill with a forest on it, so it just covers up that castle, so you can't really see. Just well, that there was from when it was originally the Enderman killing yard, and I just set fire to that, and it would just kill all the husks as they come through. Right, so we've slept away, and we've added some additional decorations. So there's a little pergola there, using a dark oak door for this one. I like that section there, so that's just made out of signposts with some leaves. I've extended the, well, we'll be extending the farmland here. I'm going to pop something down. I might do that, I might save that for the next episode, where in the next episode I'm going to focus on this building here, which will be, and maybe that building. I'm not sure if it'll link to that building. I'm not sure. But it'll be a distillery, so the red berries turn them into like a wine. If anyone watches or read Game of Thrones, there's like Dornish wine, I think. But I've got this little wall design here, which, because it's quite a big step down. And again, I'm using Jonesy Boys pack, and that's not the right one. Just get rid of that. It needs to be that. Then that. Okay, so we've got these little bricks here. Pop those in there as well. And then boop boop. And then if you use, hold on, I need to just grab some. I'm looking for. There you go. Oh, yeah. So if you put 2 on top, it makes this nice little pattern there. Okay, and that's just literally a rinse and repeat. So mix of those two. And then that one needs to be black, and then on top. So then from a distance, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Okay. My aim is to try and get as much of this farm land done as possible and finish up detailing the house. Okay, so we are back. We've not finished the whole of the farmland, but we've got this little covered section here. If you ever go to like Greece or like Spain or hot countries, you sometimes see that their crops are under like fabric tarps to keep some of the sun off. So I've kind of gone with that look. I've also laid out some buildings for future builds, like some of the plans for future builds, and I've added the fences to the walls. Just a quick stop and pause. Thanks for watching so far. If you've managed to make it so far through, thank you for watching. If you've seen any of my other videos, thank you. As you probably guessed, I'm trying to grow the channel slowly. But if you could leave a like, consider subscribing, that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, back to the builds. So I've carried on the wall here, as you can see. So I've got the different slabs and the slab effects from the pack that I'm using, and I've made it so that it carries on a bit of an angle. And now for the cinematic view. Oh, look at that. Just going in slow. Imagine all of this is when it's finished. And the backdrop will be the city. Pagodas thing there, I'm still quite chuffed with that. And then on the inside, you've got a very simple layout. I've used stairs and slabs to make a nice little interesting pattern on the ceiling. Forgot the trapdoor. And then obviously this is just a very small room. Okay, nice archway, and it drops down. And the next episode, as I said, we'll be working on the tavern slash distillery. Okay. Until then, bye guys.